After days of build-up, Cyclone Kirrily has now formed off the North Queensland coast. The slow-moving system is edging closer to the mainland. This is a live shot from the town of Bowen. Conditions are starting to deteriorate as the winds start to strengthen. Townsville is also in the warning zone, and our reporter Lily Knopfling joins me now from there. Lily, Cyclone Kirrily's a Category 1 at the moment and still hundreds of kilometres offshore.
That's right, Jess. The newly formed cyclone has been edging towards the mainland slower than initially expected. The system, we're being told, it will hit the Whitsundays first with wind gusts of up to 120 kilometres an hour. It's then expected to power up to a Category 2 system and cross the coast between Cardwell and Bowen tomorrow night. Kirrily will bring with it days of dangerous flooding rain before twisting and turning possibly towards the northwest. On the outskirts of Townsville, police are going door to door, alerting residents to the cyclone danger.
You've been identified as being at risk of possible isolation.
And warning they could be cut off for up to 3 days.
Just be aware that there may be winds of a destructive nature.
Peter and Diane Bode have chosen to stay at their Kungalla home, stocking up the fridges and preparing their property.
We'll get wind, we'll get rain, but it's not going to be a real bad one, I don't think.
If you are going to stay and shelter in place, please ensure you've got everything: food, fuel, water, or any medical prescriptions you might need.
The system is expected to make landfall between Cardwell and Bowen as a Category 2 storm. There's been a mass exodus from Townsville Airport, with it due to close from lunchtime Thursday. The cyclone will bring with it twin disasters, destructive winds and mass flooding.
Now's the time to start having the conversation with your family, the what-if conversations. What if my house gets damaged? What if my house gets flooded? Where do I go?
Council modelling suggests up to 12,000 homes in Townsville could be damaged in the wild weather. The Mayor's warned another 600 could be rendered uninhabitable. Cyclone shelters have opened this afternoon for residents who have nowhere else to go. In Bowen, cafes are preparing to shut down.
So anything that's going to blow away has to be tied down, secured. All the windows have to be taped up.
Then there's the financial impact.
We would probably be looking at dropping $50,000 in turnover just for the weekend.
Virginia Edmonds moved to Mackay after having her Airlie Beach home torn apart by Cyclone Debbie.
We had our roof come off, we had our balcony start to pull apart. It was quite scary.
So it's no wonder people are nervous as the system taunts them.
Been through a couple of cyclones before and you just know the unpredictable nature of them.
Just remember, it's safety of you guys first.
Ergon's moved 600 extra crews into the area.
Be prepared to be without power for prolonged periods.
After crossing the coast, modelling shows the system is likely to track inland to the northwest. The southeast corner should also brace for rain.
We have 100,000 sandbags across 5 depots that are available to collect for free.
As families prepare, buying up essentials.
Just like buying toilet paper and all that stuff.
The kids at least get one last surf. Lily Knopfling, ABC News, Townsville.
We're joined now by Victoria Pengilly in Bowen. Victoria, lots of schools will be shut tomorrow.
Look, that's right, Jess. In fact, over 100 schools have closed through the cyclone, from Townsville to Palm Island and through to the Whitsundays. And they're not alone. Childcare centres have also shut their doors, nursing homes have made evacuation plans, and Australia's most northern coal export point has also closed. Now, despite the strong winds here in Bowen, there's actually a sense of calm here on the streets. We've seen plenty of people take their evening walks and come out to observe the swell. The weather has definitely turned in the past couple of hours or so. It is low tide at the moment, but we're starting to feel the real effects of those strong gale force winds. They'll only get more intense. It's a foreboding sign of what's to come in the next 24 hours. Jess?
Victoria Pengilly in Bowen, thank you. To Jenny Woodward now. And Jenny, why has it taken so long for this cyclone to form?
Well, Jess, there has to be certain things in place for a cyclone to be named. Hello, everyone. Now, in this particular case, it's been a long time coming as there's been an upper system in play, and that's created a lot of wind shear, which means that the system is tilted as it gets higher in the atmosphere. So while we've got that big area of cloud and gales to the south and the southwest, there hasn't been much going on up in the northern quadrant. Now, technically, a cyclone is identified when there are winds of at least 63 kilometres an hour wrapping around more than half of the system, and that has to continue for at least 6 hours. So now the upper system is moving away and the cyclone can stand up more vertically, and then we'll see that circulation extending further around the central core, and that could also increase its speed or momentum. And at this stage, Kirrily is 630 kilometres east-northeast of Townsville and moving slowly.